good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday, March 20th, and I have not been checking in because this week has been crazy and I'm trying to figure out a schedule, and I feel like everyone is also trying to do the same. So currently I am on community co-working with Marissa Mohi. She's been doing this the past few days and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually getting work done. So I'm working on my chapter by chapter outline right now, still tweaking it, but now I'm really digging in. I will also hopefully be jumping on with Kim Chance. She's doing live sprints in her Facebook group, which I will link below if you're interested. I hope she does them more often. I'm really enjoying working with others during the day, during my lunchtime, and at night and things like that. So I'm gonna get back to it. I'll check in with you soon. So it's much later in the day, but I wanted to check in. I have been finding that my schedule's a bit messed up, and I sort of thought about it, and I wanted to give myself this week of grace, and I'm going to try harder next week to get on top of more of a schedule. I haven't really been working on my books as I've been trying to figure out what kiddo needs and what I need and things like that when I am stuck inside and stuck on my property. So today I got some fun mail. I got a new microphone. I saw it on the Content Bugs vlogs and I wanted to try it for myself. I haven't really been happy with the audio in my videos since I am now filming on a new camera instead of my iPhone. I actually prefer the iPhone audio. So let's see if it sounds any better. So this is a normal audio camera without it plugged in, and this is what I've been dealing with lately, and I've been having to enhance it a little bit in my editing process. And this is what it sounds like with it plugged in. I do have the window open a little bit. It's a little stuffy in here. It is a very warm day today. I think it got upwards of 70 degrees and it was nice. I took the dog for a walk. I played outside with kiddo for a bit and it was beautiful. So I don't know if there's any sound outside or anything, but I'm going to be testing this soon outside as well just to see if it makes it any better. But I'm hoping it is. When it comes to my book, as I said, I have not done much. I worked on my chapter by chapter outline during Marissa Mohi's community co-working space, which I think is great. I'll link her channel below if you want to join in. I think she's doing it for the foreseeable future. I did plan on doing a live sprint in Kim Chance's Facebook group, but it's only 7:30 and I'm exhausted. I may just take it easy for the night and start again tomorrow, even though it's the weekend. So we'll see. I'm just taking it a day at a time, and I'm hoping to be on some sort of a schedule very soon. So I'll check in with you later. Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, March 22nd, and I haven't really been doing much. I've been wanting to check in, but I haven't. I haven't really been doing much worthy of a check-in. I'm cracking some hard-boiled eggs right now for me and kiddo. So yesterday there were 2 live streams that I tried to jump on. The first was Bethany Atazada's. She's an author tuber. I will put her link below. She was discussing about cover changes and sort of updates and answering questions, and I enjoy watching her channel, so it was fun to chat with other people, other writers. And then Alexa Dunn was soon after that, and it was more of like a chat type of thing. She has a ton of followers, so the chat got a little overwhelming. So I watched that for a little bit. I'm currently watching a playback of it just to have on in the background while I work on my schedule for the week. Since I do talk about schedules a lot, in case you're wondering what my schedule looks like, it's very generic at this point. I follow Fun, Cheaper, Free Jordan Page, and she was talking about block scheduling, and it's not in the sense of like calendar blocking, although it sort of is. Calendar blocking to me is sort of like figuring out blocks of time where you're sort of doing the same thing, but her calendar blocking sort of looks at a couple hours at a time, and then you put a whole bunch of things that you want to do within that time. So like in the morning you make breakfast and you clean up and you brush your teeth and you put your hair up and things like that. I did only one of those things, if you can't guess which one it is, and which I did not do. It's still pretty early, so I'm waking up, but I did want to check in because I was going over my vlog footage for the week and I don't have much. I do want to get this up this week. I have also been working on my outline for the Take Your Pants Off by Libby Hawker book review, which will be going up this week as well because spoiler alert, I really enjoyed it. But there's just one niggling thing that I didn't like about the book, and it's so little, but it's sort of just like the way that my brain works. I didn't really like it. And I'm gonna hopefully convince you to buy it because it is a fantastic resource. It's short, which I always like in craft books, and it's short in the sense of it's to the point. It's not, you know, long drawn out process with everything. My April book, Creating Character Arcs, will be a different sort of review because I had a lot of thoughts and not much of them were positive, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, God, these eggs are difficult today. I haven't worked too much on my chapter by chapter outline since Friday. I actually set a deadline for myself for this Tuesday, and I'm not sure I'm gonna meet that, but I'm hoping with my new schedule on Monday that I'll be able to. I wasn't feeling very well on Friday. I don't know if you could tell in that footage, but I have like a sore throat for like half the day, and then the other half of the day I don't. It's very strange. It's my only symptom. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that a little bit. We are social distancing, so I just have a lot of stress in my body right now. I had a horrible experience with Instacart yesterday, which ended up in no groceries, 2 hours on the phone to customer service, but I'm currently waiting for a redo order right now. So that's all. Hopefully I will get some more updates for you later today. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, welcome to week 2 of social distancing. So this is a brand new week. As I mentioned the other day that I'm doing a new schedule this week with my life. I'm doing more of the block scheduling and it's working out pretty well so far. I am using this like morning block to wake up, get dressed. I'm dressed in my workout outfit, no makeup on. I did wash my face though, but I am actually doing daily workouts with Heather Robertson, just as a good positive way of distracting me. I'm starting a new workout routine. She has a 12-week free routine on YouTube. So I've been doing that. I'm on day 3 now. So I brushed my hair, brushed my teeth. I washed my hair last night, so it's a little fluffy, but I'm not going anywhere, so it really doesn't matter what my hair looks like. I'm currently downstairs. I'm doing the laundry. I changed all the sheets on all the beds in the house, so I'm about to do that, get kiddos some breakfast. Then we're moving into the morning work section of our day, which is going to be stuff that kiddos' teachers sent. I'm gonna try to work on that stuff. I'm not going to be the homeschool mom that everyone thinks you need to be, because that's BS for anyone who is not already a teacher. And I already know some teachers who are having to teach their kids and are having trouble. So kiddo is young enough that there's no worry about having to teach something or else we'll be behind in some way. So I'm just doing what I can. So in terms of this section, it's about till 10 o'clock in the morning and it's almost 10 o'clock, so we're running a little bit behind, but that's okay because such is life when you're under self-quarantine, social distancing, whatnot. So my plan for today is to do my regular work during this next block of time. I think I have it until 12:30. I'll definitely post the actual blocks next to me so that you actually get what I'm actually doing. So I know at 11 o'clock Marissa Mohi has her community co-working space. I'm gonna try to jump in for that, at least for one of the sprints, so I can work on my chapter by chapter outline. This morning, actually, kiddo took a little bit to get out of bed, so I was able to work on my pre-order giveaway for Barefoot on the Beach. It's a lot of logistics, posting, things like that. I will be sending the first, I think, 5 chapters of the book and to your email when you pre-order, and then there's 3 prize packs for like a grand prize, so you'll be entered into that once you enter the pre-order giveaway. So a lot of moving parts. I'm gearing up for my launch, which is coming up. I had a lot of thoughts this weekend about my thriller, and I keep going back and forth, like, you know, I'm not gonna push myself as hard as I think I would have normally if we weren't under this whole coronavirus thing. So I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to stay on schedule. Like I said, I want to start drafting in April, but April is next week. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but I at least want to have a good head start. After my chapter by chapter outline, I want to work on some voice chapters, which I think I'm going to do a video about that in terms of what that process is, what it looks like, why you would do do it, things like that. So as you can tell, I'm not doing the 5 videos a week like I did last week because it took a lot out of me. And I think this whole situation took a lot out of me. So I'm gonna go back to where I originally said and give myself a little bit more grace when it comes to my life. So YouTube, I love doing YouTube. I love the process of editing and uploading and connecting with all of you. But right now I need to focus on me. I really want to focus on my book so that I have another book that's coming your way soon. So yeah, that's gonna be my focus, surviving and getting my book done. So I'll check in with you soon. So it's 11 o'clock now. I spent most of my block setting up an Amazon Alexa for kiddo. We received it at Christmas and we had to open it this morning. The thing about schedules, especially in this time, is that you need to be flexible. So I'm trying to be flexible, low stress. I got my water here. My head started to hurt and I felt dehydrated, so I don't think I had any water this morning. So I'm gonna drink this, hopefully get some work done. So I'm jumping on the community co-working space. I'm gonna try to get some work done and I'll check in with you soon. Hey, so I just wanted to check in. I just finished a workout, which is why I look so lovely. I'm on day 3 of that Heather Robertson workout and it's hard AF and I hate it, but if I'm home, might as well be helping myself out, keeping healthy, especially on days like this when it's freezing. It was snowing and raining before, which is lovely. We finished our mid-morning block, which went through lunch. I actually had lunch with my husband and kiddo, so that was nice. And then our next block of time was sort of my get moving block of time, which is kiddo wants to do a dance party, get off the couch, do stuff. My workout is involved in that one. Usually I would take the dog and kiddo or just the dog for a walk, but today that's not possible. I wish Mother Nature would cooperate, knowing that we're social distancing and I need my outside time. So we were able to sort of move some of the schooling into the later part because, as I said, we got a little distracted this morning, but that's okay. Not feeling any stress. The next block of time is sort of dinner, so it'll be like prepping dinner. I'm trying to have kiddo help out as much as possible in the kitchen for sort of like a cooking class type of thing. Usually during the week it's crazy. I have all these activities and cooking time is usually like my time to sort of be by myself and just focus on meal prepping and things like that. But I've really enjoyed having kiddo in the kitchen with me so that maybe I won't be the only person who has to ever cook in this house. A girl can only hope. That's my next block of time. And I've been thinking a bit about my book. I just, you know, today is very dreary and you know how that weighs on me, so I'm trying not to make any sort of decisions about my book, but I just am so unmotivated. Thinking about working on my book this evening makes me exhausted, it makes me cranky, it makes me sad. And I don't think that's supposed to be the mindset of working on a project. I still love the book. There's nothing about the book that I don't love. There's just so much going on in my head and throughout my day, and I just want to sit on the couch at the end of the day. To possibly circumvent that, I think I may go back to my working from home schedule. This is when kiddo was much younger and I woke up at 5 in the morning and I worked. I think I'm gonna have to do that at least during the weekdays, because if I want to keep that evening where I just sit down and relax, I have to find some time to work. I can't just give up on everything just because this crap is going on. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So anyway, I'm off to take a shower and I'll check in with you soon.